Good morning, good morning, good morning. Reverend Dr. Mary Whitney here. I wanted to say today is our 262nd day together. And the topic I chose for today's message is Shelter Me from the Storm. Yes. How do we begin talking about the storms raging within us? Why are we sometimes so afraid to talk about what happened behind closed doors and is covering something up the same thing as making it disappear? I don't believe it is. There are things that people carry privately, such as shame, anger, resentment, guilt, grief, fear, and sometimes things they have done they wish they could undo. But I also want to say on a continuous basis, I practice learning how to be humble or show humility to others. I want us to sit up straight. I want us to cross our arms and hug ourselves. I want us to take 3 deep breaths together. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yes. I cannot know what is happening inside another person's heart. I cannot know who is guilty simply because something looks suspicious. And when we hear about an unsolved death or a troubling event, we should be careful not to turn our suspicions into facts before the evidence is known. Truth deserves patience. At the same time, I believe accountability matters. If we have harmed someone, hiding what happened does not necessarily heal the harm. Sometimes the storm outside of us is not as dangerous as the storms we are carrying inside. Stress kills. Anger that is never examined can become destructive. Pain that is never acknowledged can be passed from one person to another. And secrets can become heavy things to have to carry. So I ask this: who hurt you? What happened to you? What did you learn about love, about anger, about power or forgiveness from people who raised you? And perhaps more importantly, what are you doing with what happened to you? How are you processing that? You may not be responsible for everything that happened to you. I know. I feel the same way. Of the things that happened to me when I was so very young, we are not responsible for those things that happened when we were vulnerable and not able to take care of ourselves. But there comes a point when we have to ask, what will we do with what happened? What will we do with what we have been given the knowledge thereof to do? If we think about pain plus silence, it's not the equivalent of healing. But truth plus accountability plus compassion can lead us to a path toward healing. Accountability doesn't mean humiliation. Compassion doesn't mean excusing harm either. And truth doesn't require us to pretend we know what we don't know. Because really, we don't know what we don't know. As we move forward in our journey, I want us to reflect on this. A life worth living to me is not one where I spend every day hiding from my own conscience or having to look over my shoulder. I want the freedom that comes from being able to look at my life honestly. Lord, shelter me from the storms we create within ourselves, and shelter those who are vulnerable from the storms created by somebody else. Help us find the courage to tell the truth. Help us seek justice without hatred. Help us practice mercy without abandoning accountability, and help us remember that we only have one life to live. As we move forward with these questions in mind, what storm am I carrying inside that needs to be acknowledged? Is there something I need to take responsibility for? Am I confusing suspicion with evidence? Can I seek truth without deciding the outcome before the facts are known? And what would it look like for me to create peace rather than pass pain forward? Think about those questions because they matter in any case. I wanted to say thank each and every one who have liked, who have subscribed, who have shared our YouTube community with others. We appreciate you. And if something spoke to you today, please give a thumbs up. Please like or subscribe. We would appreciate the support. Thank you so much. We hope you have a great day and you take care of yourself. We love you. We want you to be safe. And let us sit up straight once again. Let us give ourselves a gentle hug. And let us take 3 more deep breaths together. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Thank you so much. We'll see you on day 263 tomorrow, the Lord willing. Have a great day. We love you. Be safe. Take care. Bye-bye.